Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brats and Beard Podcast.
Welcome back to the Brats and Beers Podcast. What is going on, Drew?
It is sweet nectar, man. Sweet nectar.
Sweet nectar of the gods. Speaking of gods, we do have a special guest that's going to be joining us tonight. He's actually not that special and not even a guest. He's actually a host, but he's been a special guest recently. Cody will be joining. Might be a couple minutes late here. He just got out of work, cracking some people's backs. So, we're waiting for him to hop on, but we are going to get started anyways. Right, Drew?
Yes, sir. He's cracking backs and cracking jokes. Let's go. First thing I want to say is, how's it going? How are you doing?
Good. Are you going to judge me? Because I'm drinking a Coors Light right now. And I don't know, there's a lot of stuff going on out there. Are you going to think less of me or different of me?
Okay, we're not getting into that. And I know you got this big grin on your face, but Coors is awesome.
I was trying to bait you.
let's stay like level here, okay? So like what I mean by level is like our eye level. I don't care what's below the surface with all these companies, okay?
Yeah.
I just do it. I'm Nike, man. I'm buying Nike. I'm wearing it. I just do it.
Oh my God, he does have a big Nike swoosh on his shirt right now.
What is Nike in trouble too or something?
I don't know. It depends on if you kneel for the anthem or not.
Oh yes. I feel like every company has something, so there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I kind of want to just lose as many listeners as we can within the first 30 seconds, so I figured I'd just hop into it. The real ones will stick around, right?
I didn't think you said anything wrong.
I'm just kidding.
But no,
right.
Coors Light is good.
I'm drinking some Coors. What do you got over there? You got a
Mich Golden. So
Mich Golden.
That's like I've heard it 16 times now. What's the company called now? Who owns it?
Is it Anheuser-Busch or is it
I think that's even inside of this company. It's like Molson Coors InBev or something like that.
Yeah, Molson Coors. So Molson Coors is kind of like the main company that puts that beer out. So yeah, that's in there, correct? I
think so.
I was looking forward to my chart.
Well, it's right there.
No, it must be. It's Anheuser-Busch. So it's Anheuser-Busch with Buds. Molson Coors is Coors Light and Miller products. So yeah, it's with Bud. Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, beer's good. I'm surrounded by people I love. Sports are on. They're on right now. I don't know if you'd call the NBA so much a sport anymore, but should we start there?
Sure. This is a really good time, I feel like, in sports, if you're willing to watch everything that's on. But mentioning that, yeah, let's talk some NBA, dude. What are you, there's a lot of shit going on right now. We're down to the conference finals. 76ers lost, so that's Lakers and Denver. And then the Heat and Celtics are playing tonight.
No, Sixers lost?
Oh, dude, you missed your chance. You missed it.
Dude, there was no way. That team looked okay. Yep, keep going. So Sixers are out.
Yeah, they looked Sixers are out. They also fired Doc Rivers. But yeah, Denver and Lakers played last night. Maybe we can dissect that.
Yep.
Did you watch it all or?
I did not, but I was watching on Gamecast, and at one point they were down by 20, and I looked at the bet. It was like plus 25,000 for the Lakers or something like that.
Damn.
And I'm like, what? I should just put a bet down.
Just throw $5 down or some shit, yeah.
And then I saw they came back, and I'm like, oh my God. And I didn't throw any shekels, thank God. They lost, right?
Yeah, they lost.
Okay.
Denver held them off, but it was funny. Like the coach, Mike, what's his face, the Denver head coach, he said, like, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, he's like, yeah, we're dominating right now, but he's like, if we give them a third quarter, if we play the same in the fourth quarter as we did the third quarter, they're going to come back and beat us on our home court. And they fucking came close to it.
Oh my gosh.
Which is insane because Jokic had the game of his fucking life, dude. I was watching at the beginning. He had 10 rebounds in the first like 9 minutes. He had 10 rebounds. It was absolutely insane. That dude is not even jumping for rebounds, and he was getting every fucking rebound. And I'm like, how it just blows my mind.
He's a freak.
He is a fucking freak. So he ended up with 34, 21, and 14 last night. And he was 100% from three. Absolutely fucking bonkers. He was kind of going head to head with Davis. Davis had 40 and 10. But yeah.
What did LBJ have?
26, 12, and 9. So he's an assist away from a trip a dub. Yeah, I mean, Jokic he just makes the game look so fucking easy and effortless, and he just goes in the slow speed, and like people just can't react to it. It's absolutely it's the craziest thing to watch.
He's got one speed, and it's medium fast.
Yeah. LeBron looked gassed at the beginning. Apparently everyone was bitching about the altitude in Denver, but the Lakers were struggling the first
good Lord. You played there 50 times in your life.
I know. They're like, oh yeah, it's really taking a toll on us, and it's hard sleeping and hard this, and it's like, shut the fuck up. Like,
well, good home field advantage. You sound even dumber right now.
Yeah,
like that's the whole point.
It was almost like preparing to like lose. It was like, okay, guys, this is my excuse if we lose. Whatever.
Exactly. I don't know if you paid close enough attention, but did you see why they came back? Like, so Hachimura, I think, started covering Jokic.
Yeah, they switched.
That's pretty that's a lot of confidence right there.
Yeah. The kid's been pretty damn good though for
the playoffs at least.
For the playoffs, like he's played pretty solid. So yeah, that switch was kind of huge. I'm sure Denver will try to like counteract that in the next game, but I don't know.
Really quick, Hachi, when he was with the Wizards, what did you think of him there?
I don't know. I just thought he kind of like had some potential, but then he like kind of started sucking or not getting as much time. And I was like, okay, maybe he's just going to phase out of the league. But coming out of college, I was not excited about him, but I thought he had some potential to be like a solid big guy.
Where did he go to? Where I don't remember him.
He was Kansas, I want to say.
Oh, geez.
I think he was a Kansas product. Rui Hachimura. I just want to double check. No, Gonzaga. I'm a fucking idiot. Gonzaga. Close.
We're just prepping for trivia, man.
Right up the road. So yeah, I don't know. The game was interesting to watch though. Like just watching the Lakers come back did fucking suck. And the Nuggets were just unconscious in the first half. Like I think they only ended up shooting like 50% technically from the field, but they hit like every shot that they needed to in the first half. It was they put up a lot of points. So yeah, originally I was like, this is gonna be a blowout series. They're gonna sweep, but I think it'll be a 6-game series probably.
Has to be. You know it's rigged.
Oh yes. Adam Silver's calling in Scott fucking what's his face? The
Trojan.
No, the fucking ref who hates Chris Paul.
Oh yeah, I can't remember.
He always fixes fucking games, dude. That dude. Yep. Whatever they needed, they just call him.
I just watched a movie with my dad. It's called The Cooler. Have you ever seen that? It's with William H. Macy, the guy from Shameless.
So. Yeah.
So he's just bad luck. So they hire him for casinos to go sit at hot tables so the guys lose. That's that ref, man. He's the Cooler.
Dude, it fucking is though. Yeah, it should be. Dude, he is the fucking Cooler. I bet like Davis, or I mean not Davis, Jokic or Murray. Jamal Murray will be in like foul trouble right away in the next fucking game.
Oh yeah,
or at least game 3 when they go back to LA. Then
no, was that your post? It was like Jokic is already fouled out.
Yeah, he already has 3 fouls to his fucking name at the game.
Yeah. I saw a quote. I'm not sure how old it is now, but where LeBron's saying that he they'd never flop, like we never purposely flop. I'm just like, just stop talking. I just hope this is like not a line, because you look at the stat line. I'm sorry, but you shot whatever free throws versus theirs.
Yeah.
It's not a secret.
Yeah. And like just if you just watch the game, like from an unbiased opinion, if you're just watching the fucking game, and like with how much they cry, it's like I saw a bunch of Karl-Anthony Towns on the fucking Lakers last night. I mean, that's the Lakers in general, they're the same thing, but like every play, Anthony Davis would like cry for a foul. And I'm like, the Nuggets never do that. They just run right back, like maybe here and there, like randomly, but for the most part, they just sprint back on defense. Like Jokic's never crying about something.
Especially Jokic.
Yeah, he never.
Joker, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he just runs right back on defense. And like, I swear to God, the Lakers, the entire team, Schroeder, Davis, LeBron, their whole fucking team is just like crying about shit.
Wait. In their defense, though, Jokic doesn't know English, so like he can't like really speak anything. No. In his defense, Joel does it all the time. Embiid, so no, it's all nullified.
At the end of the third quarter, I think it was third, yeah. The Lakers were kind of like making this little comeback, and they were on a pretty solid run. And I don't know if you saw this, but Jokic had like a deep three, and Davis was like in his face. So he just chucked it up over Davis at the buzzer, and it dropped. And Davis was just like, fuck. You can see he's just defeated. He stares at Jokic, and Jokic just looked away first, and he looked back, and he just started smiling and laughing. And then Davis just started laughing because it was like, you just couldn't, like, what the fuck's he going to do? Speaking of
Jokers.
Cody Hansen is here, everybody. What's up? And we also have another special guest, his little baby girl, Adriana.
She's jacked.
What's up, Audrey?
Dude.
Woo!
Audrey!
Dude, I'm going to brag a little bit. Check out this neck strength.
Dang, dude.
Oh, the shaker.
She definitely ain't getting that from her dad.
I'm posting
It didn't work out too well.
I'm posting that video. I can't wait. Oh, no.
She looks she doesn't look too much like me, but right now
Looks
she
like
actually does.
She kind of looks like Bree. I've seen that face on both of you guys in college. So.
Hey, we've all seen it on each other. Let's just make it clear.
Yes, we have.
So we got through NBA, it sounds like.
No, we just kind of started on the Lakers and Nuggets. Do you want to add anything with that series?
Lakers Nuggets.
Yeah.
That was a way closer game than I was anticipating at the end. That's all I
Yeah.
really got. Like LeBron had a chance to tie it at the end.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna last too long.
No, you're good. You'll be fine.
Oh, Audrey.
Oh,
He doesn't
no.
like Sean's face, but I think it comes down to. Let me kill this.
All right. So Cody is dealing with a crying infant, which is okay. He'll be back on in a second. We had him for at least a minute and a half, though, so that's all that matters.
Honestly, I liked what she had to say. I'm just saying that.
It is true. She was giving us her best LeBron and Lakers impersonation.
Was that Karl-Anthony Towns?
That does sound like one of his voices.
All right, Sean, let's segue this into
I'm back.
Karl-Anthony Towns and D'Lo. What the heck was D'Lo doing last night?
He played pretty bad, didn't he?
I think so. I haven't heard
Yeah.
anybody say anything.
If
I
you're
don't think
gonna come at your ex-favorite player, like you gotta come with stats.
He went 8-0-3, and he was 4 of 11 and 0 for 3 from deep. So yeah, he did not have a good game.
That's my boy.
8-0-3. That sounds like a winning record if you ask me. A couple ties in there.
He showed up when he really needed to in the playoffs.
Good man.
So do you guys think it's going to be a series? Do you guys think it's going to be a runaway? I think Darvin Ham made some really good adjustments in the back half.
I think it'll be 6. We were talking about their switch that they made before on the Joker. I think it'll be a 6-game series.
Dude, I don't think that Rui Hachimura is going to be like the Joker stopper.
No. Like,
I think it's just like he had 6 really good plays against him, and that's about it.
I think they were up 20.
Oh, go ahead, Sean.
No, I was just gonna say I think they were up 21, and then like took their foot off the gas because then they started making shots when they needed to down the stretch. So I don't know. That was kind of my perspective.
Yeah. Buddy, there's 3 guys you're missing. So it's Hachimura, Adam Silver, and the refs. That's what we're talking about.
I don't know. But honestly, like his first half versus second half are severely different. Like he was on pace for like what did he have in the first half? 21 and 16.
Oh, Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you think he slowed down? Like he started making he was just trying to pass too much.
He had 16 rebounds in the first half, and then he ended with what, 19?
Yeah.
That's pretty. That's a pretty big. I mean, 3 rebounds and a half is pretty bad.
Probably a little gassed. I don't know.
No, it was at halftime. They're like, "You guys, Jokic is not jumping for these rebounds."
He doesn't.
Box to smell the F out.
He almost passes sometimes too much to a fault. Like yesterday, he had an open layup, and there was somebody standing on for a corner 3, and he was literally at the rim, and then he just kicked it out for the 3, and the guy missed it. I was like, "Fuck, you could have just laid that up." I'm like, "What were you doing?" Yeah. I don't know.
LeBron was pretty quiet in the first half though too, so I think it'll be a good series. What's better series, East or West?
Oh, well, game 1's tonight, right?
Yeah.
Or do they play? No, game 1's tonight.
Are the Heat for real? That's all my question.
I don't see. I mean, I keep saying that they're not, and they just keep fucking winning. So
they got hot and knocked out the 1 seed. That was a big deal. But then they drew the Knicks, which I think that they were frauds.
Yeah,
that's what I think personally.
Yeah, I don't think they're that special.
I thought we were gonna get through the Heat. I think the Knicks were gonna be a pretty easy series, and then we get to the Eastern Conference Final, and I was hoping that Philly and the Celtics beat each other up, and then we get them. But now let's see doing it.
I think the more I don't know. I'm gonna say the more entertaining series I feel is gonna be Denver and the Lakers, just because there's so much firepower and stars on those teams, and the C's and the Heat are just gonna be kind of more boring, low scoring. It's gonna be a grind session.
Is Jimmy Butler? Is it Himmy Butler?
Himmy.
Don, I see it the exact opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I think honestly, I'm torn between this. I think the Celtics are going to win it all this year. I've been saying that for the last 3 years. I feel like, but
yeah, we've been waiting.
But then you got this Jimmy Butler character. I think did he play with the Timberwolves?
Yeah, short stint.
Jersey.
Short stint.
The Timberwolves are in all 4 of the final teams, aren't they?
Probably are.
That would make sense.
Wait, did you know what's his face is a coach on Denver? Ryan Saunders. He's an assistant coach. I saw him fucking being a little weasel over there. I was like,
oh really? He's like, hey, my dad's flipped. Can I have a job?
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Pretty much. Not a head coaching job. We saw how that went. Maybe over here.
And then my last thing about the Knicks, this is maybe controversial, but I think the Timberwolves are better than the Knicks. So
I'm going to have to disagree with you on that.
That's a big statement, but our records do not show it. But talent-wise, I think the Timberwolves are better.
I don't know about that. Did you guys see that podcast the other day with J.R. Smith? And they said, name your 5 best young possible stars. And he named Ja Morant, Anthony Simmons.
Anthony.
Brunson?
No, not even Brunson. No Ant-Man. He had who else did he have on there? It was Jordan.
Who was this?
J.R. Smith was on some podcast. He wasn't expecting that question, so he just thought of people that were young, and he's like, Jordan Poole got punched in the face.
That sounds like a horrible 5 that he picked.
It was horrible. I think D-Book's still young, right? He would be considered a young star.
Yeah, I guess.
Or is he old?
I mean, he's older than most of those guys, but
is Anthony Simmons up there over Anthony Edwards? I mean,
Simmons, he only really shined when Lillard was out. Was it Lillard when he was out?
Yeah.
And then he still played fine after that because they saw this guy has some fucking talent. But I don't know. I think I got to see more of him. I feel like I didn't get to see him.
I'm not putting him in my top 5 possible stars.
He's not floating with being an all-star. I'll tell you that.
No. I saw that list and I was just I'm disgusted by J.R. Smith. He's a golfer now. He's not a basketball player anymore.
Hey, what does he know?
He graduated too.
You can either know sports or be a good golfer. So pick one.
Yeah.
And that's why
we got to find that list and post that.
I like to talk sports.
Sean, you shot like a 42 the other day.
Absolutely not. I wish. One day I'll be like you, Cody. But all right. So, Cody, what series do you think is going to be better?
I'm really intrigued by the Nuggets-Lakers series, honestly. Like, I don't want LeBron to get to another championship, but they got really good momentum. I think I want the Nuggets to win it all. I don't know why. I hate the Celtics. I hate the Celtics. I don't think the Heat have enough to take the Celtics in 7, and I don't want LeBron to win. So maybe that's why I'm pretty biased.
I hate the other 3 except for Denver, so I'm Denver all the way. And I think
good choice.
And I think like Jokic he needs one. Like he needs to get one. And this is probably the year that he could do it.
Dude, that team's stacked. If you actually look at who they got out on the field, it's pretty freaking stacked. I think that they just had a really bad game plan. Like there was like we're just gonna go out and hit it hard, and then they just had nothing for after that.
Well, yeah, Ryan Saunders is on the coaching staff.
Yeah.
But my last point is that I think the Celtics are going to take it all, but I can't bet on it because of the Lakers. I think it's a narrative where this is going to be a LeBron year. Something stupid's going to happen. But I like what you guys are saying. I want Denver. Don't get me wrong.
Denver's the best team standing. I think they're the best team standing.
If there is some sort of narrative though that they're going to push, I think it's going to be Lakers and Heat, because that was like the whole bubble thing, and a lot of people said that the bubble year didn't count. So everyone's like, oh, they're just trying to prove that the bubble year, like, it was legit, and they're both good teams.
Dude, that's bullshit.
But I'm like, that was forever ago.
The Bucks looked bad against the Heat. That's what it was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that year they fucking did too. Bubble year, they lost to them.
Yeah, but I think Giannis had a newborn at home at that point, so it was kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Well, he's got another one on the way, doesn't he?
Yeah, I thought I just saw that.
He's a third?
Yeah. They just announced it.
4th, I think. It's a 4th.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
No third.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm only the biggest Bucks fan here, but whatever. Really quick, both of you guys are driving home a point. So, the bubble year?
Yeah.
I see a big old asterisk. You guys don't?
No, I do.
Oh, I do.
I forgot that the Heat were in the championship.
Yeah, they played the Lakers, I think, right? And the Lakers won.
That's how much of a fraud I thought that year was.
Yeah, it was. That was a horrible year for basketball.
It wasn't even like you dehumanize people, and then you try to get them to work really hard for something. I think that's fraudulent.
Yeah.
Seriously, you take them away from their family, their friends, their comfort, their happiness, and then you're like, "You guys are going to be here."
It takes a toll.
But once you lose, you can go home, and I think that's not fair.
Yeah, I agree. So that makes it worth it then, right? That makes it even more impressive
for
the championship that year.
No, I think that it's like the people, like nobody wanted to continue.
It was either that or the Lakers and the Heat were able to sneak in more like escorts and stuff. So then they were able to like feel like they had companions the whole playoffs.
I'm glad we're bringing that up. Who was it that snuck out?
Lou Will went to the strip club just to get chicken wings.
Yeah.
Best chicken wings there.
Yeah. He's like, I didn't even go for the strippers. I just want actually he didn't even go. He just got it delivered. And they
That's
like
not
said
a big deal then.
They said contact with the delivery guy was too much.
Somebody snuck in females.
Was it?
Snuck in the girl,
It was
I think it was Anthony Edwards. He wasn't even drafted yet, but I think that he actually got some hoes in there.
You're right. I can't remember who snuck him in.
It's probably Anthony Simmons.
Was it
best
Booker?
Rookie of was it Book? No.
I don't know. Probably.
But Jimmy Butler was making coffee or something.
Like busted with a video of him getting head, I think though.
No, that's Jamal Murray.
Oh yeah, Jamal.
When he posted on his story.
Dude, how much of a like if I did that, that's devastating. If he does that, that's even like more significant, right? Like I'm a nobody. Like I got 200 followers that are gonna see me getting head. Like that's no big deal.
Most probably have already.
Yeah,
so.
but those 200 followers are going to see it 200 times. They're going to rewatch it. So.
Yeah.
It's going to be like this. It's going to be like me sucking on this nook.
It's me, dude. I'm watching it. It's me.
I would screen grab that shit so fast and just tweet it. And I put like Jamal Murray tape, and everyone would be like, "What?" And then it's just Cody.
Cody's sucking a pacifier. That'd be hilarious. Okay, let's move on. NBA.
Hold on.
Except for
I got a
draft,
serious
right?
question for you guys.
I have another thing.
Right,
Cody,
you
go.
first.
No, Cody,
mine's
go.
not NBA related.
Okay, mine's NBA related. Just about these coaches. So there's a lot of playoff coaches getting fired. And I have the feeling that a lot of them are going to be kind of doing the round robin and switching. I know the Suns already said that they're going to talk to Budenholzer. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a lot of switching. The Bucks, though, they're talking to a lot of different people right now. And the one thing that I guess Giannis and Portis have been vocal about is that they're kind of pissed that they waited till this year to do it. And they haven't necessarily said it exactly, but they all wanted Darvin Ham. They're like, it sucks that like we waited till this year because now we can't get Darvin because they all really liked him. So I don't know. I guess I don't really have a question on that. I just thought it was interesting that they were really trying to back Darvin Ham. And I'm kind of curious to hear who you guys think that the Bucks might get.
Dude, I have no idea who they're going to get, but I think that Darvin Ham was the proper choice. Like, they're talking about him, even like him coaching yesterday. Like, he wasn't even shook by the performance that Jokic had. He just made his adjustments, went back to the game, made it a good game, and that's what you want from a coach.
What do you think about they just talked to today, the Houston coach, Sampson?
Dude, I want nothing to do with anyone from the Rockets organization.
No.
The University of Houston?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, maybe. I guess I don't follow coaching that closely, but whenever I see that transition from college to pros, like an Urban Meyer type of story, it doesn't seem like it's like, damn, that was a really good hiring.
Yeah, I do. I like him as a coach. I don't know about the transition. I do like that. Is it Chris Quinn, the Miami Heat assistant?
Yeah, they had a Golden State assistant.
Golden State assistant.
Possible. Who do you?
Or I mean, probably those three. Otherwise, if they would like, I don't know if they can trade for one, but that'd be fucking amazing.
You could.
I know.
We have no assets. We gave away 18 second-round picks for. What's his dick?
Yeah, I mean, I just know for sure that I do not want Doc Rivers. I do not want Mark Jackson, and I do not want Monty Williams. If we hire any of those three, there's a good chance that I just do not watch the Bucks next year.
Who was the Rockets head coach with Harden?
Oh, the white dude.
Is it Mike D'Antoni?
He's been everywhere. I can't think of what the fuck his name is. Gerson.
I can't remember who he was, but they were talking about him a little bit too, and I'm like, he's like a guard-heavy coach, where it's like he just wants to shoot, and he's not really good for any bigs.
Yeah.
I don't want that either.
I'm good on that.
I'm just gonna let Giannis pick. That's what I'd say.
They really should. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I trust his judgment, but he was throwing a hissy fit when we fired Jason Kidd. So when I heard that, I was a little like, okay.
What if we would have had 2 championships with Jason Kidd?
How good is his fucking judgment? Yeah, probably not.
Except for he went to his next job and got fired.
Yeah.
Like immediately. True.
I hate to say this, but it's Monty Williams, man. That's
no,
your
it's not Monty Williams. You shut up and get that negativity out of here.
No, it's not even negativity. It's just like.
Why don't you want Monty Williams?
I bet on it.
Like what?
He was plus 8,400, so I took the.
Yeah. It's like, why wouldn't I?
I don't get why you would ever want to go get the guy who has gotten blown out back-to-back years in elimination games with like a star-studded fucking team.
I don't get why is it always the same coaches revolving doors?
I know.
Like,
well, that's why
get new blood in there.
That's why I have a little bit of hope for like the Bucks interviewing all these like different people. Like at
first, question: what do you feel about Becky Hammond? Because that's a possibility too.
I don't know. I think she's got a pretty good gig right now, so I don't think she should leave it.
Cody, but
no, seriously, that's one of the options.
My only thing is like, I know this is bad to say, but like, do players respect women at that level?
At the strip club when they go and get chicken wings, I think that's some respect for them.
You know what I'm saying though? It's like
we're maybe not
Becky
there
Hammon
yet.
coaching the Lakers. Like LeBron is not listening to Becky Hammon ever.
Does he listen to Darvin Ham?
True. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, there's a better chance of him listening to Darvin Ham than there is him listening to Becky Hammon.
Possibly.
Like, what if she came in, she was like, all right, Thanasis, you're a 5. Giannis, you're a 4. I feel like
Sean, I think you're a sexist.
I'm not
what
a
if they won
sexist.
the championship with Thanasis at 5?
Yeah, he was the 5 on our 4th string.
I think she's a good coach because she did some stuff with the Spurs, and she did a good job when Papa's out.
Dude, that was 12 years ago.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, I do think she probably has a really good coaching mind. It's not the sexist part of it.
It is exactly the sexist part of it.
It's if people are going to listen to it. It's authority. It's authority.
I think what Sean's trying to say is it is sexist because
no, Sean was literally trying to say it's not sexist.
The situation
in our generation, in this generation, no, it's not going to work. I agree with you, Sean. Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of weird things happening. Guys will probably try to do things they're not supposed to. You know, maybe she'll try to do things to the guys.
Well,
not that, but like, there's no reason that she couldn't be. Is what I'm saying.
Next thing you know, we're seeing a hashtag Jamal Murray and Becky Hammon tape. And it's Cody stuck in a pacifier.
Dude, honestly, Becky Hammon.
I guess I
think she's getting some grays now.
Drew puts on his headphones.
All right. I'm done with my NBA talk. Drew, did you have something though?
NBA. Well, Jamal Murray should be a Timberwolf. There's another missed opportunity, but
you guys missed a lot of opportunities.
You guys did. You said the draft. You want to talk about the draft?
Oh yeah, just the draft.
Wembanyama.
So the lucky Spurs. So what does that mean?
I think they got a good player.
They have to. I looked at their roster though. I was like, okay, I got to see again who they have. They have a really bad roster.
Who?
So bad.
Keldon Johnson, probably.
Dude, yeah, it is really, really bad. I was like, holy shit, they really did trade away all of their pieces. Who's
that? Lonnie Walker? Is that who they're missing?
He's on the Lakers.
He's on Lakers.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And he's
DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, they traded away Murray. They traded away Walker. Yeah. They traded away who's the other guard? They had the other guard that went.
Podol went left.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they had him.
Oh, Parker. Yeah, Parker's gone.
They had another guard. I'm drawing a blank. It's pissed me off. But yeah, it's not good. So I mean, I think they could still struggle. But I mean that guy's a crazy talent. He's absolutely crazy.
Dude, I just have zero. Like I was saying to you guys yesterday, I don't have a lot of faith in those really tall, really skinny. Like I feel like they're so injury prone. Like, and I know like he's a lot more athletic and a lot more fit than like the Chet Holmgrens of the world, but like, look at all of them that come into the league. They last like 4 years.
Well, like look at like Durant. I know he's not that tall, but like I mean he's been pretty injury prone too.
Technically, right?
Yeah, I would put Durant in that category probably.
Yeah, but he's also been in the league for 15
So
years.
Do you see these more as like freak accidents and then they like fuck up their career because like whatever, they just can't get away from them? Or do you think it's because they're so tall and lanky? Like,
I think it's the system.
Like Chet Holmgren, like literally just was playing in a pickup game and he tried to block LeBron's shot, landed wrong, and he broke his foot. So it's like,
I think it's
like that could happen. Like,
yeah, he had a Liz Frank injury and that's understandable. It's not like a joint thing. Yeah. But I think that if you go to a system like the Houstons or Detroit's, I think that you come in and they just play the shit out of you. Like we did all right with Giannis. You know, he was that tall, lengthy, kind of athletic frame. I mean, he's kind of different than the other ones, but I think that we gave him time to mature. He grew a lot.
But are you saying that that they are more injury prone? Because
I think that they are more injury prone when they're that age, and when they come in and they're expected to play 82 games and be the hey, we need to sell tickets. Let's play the shit out of this kid, because they're not ready for that yet. But I think that if they're properly trained over 2 or 3 years and build the proper structure, then I think that it's better.
Yeah.
But I think the Spurs are really good for. That's like that last 4 that they were showing. That's his best landing spot.
I don't know. I kind of wanted the Blazers, honestly, just for
Dame.
Dame.
I think
For
Dame's
Dame.
gone. Dame's gone.
I don't know. They're saying that they're gonna like trade away the pick, and now they're gonna try to bring in pieces with that pick. So they're gonna trade away the 3 and bring pieces in to help them build a championship team.
Dude, trade to the Bucks. I'll be like the biggest Bucks fan ever if Downey goes to the Bucks. With
Dude,
Giannis.
that'd be so dope.
I saw a stat. I didn't fact check this, but like, so Kevin Durant weighs like 242 and Giannis weighs 245. How is that possible?
That's not true.
All right, I gotta check.
I think you read 142.
Not a fucking chance. Or he's
42
just telling,
pounds.
or he's just telling the people. It's like the I am 12 piece of paper. They're like, "What is your weight, Katie?" And he writes it down as like in crayon. He's like 244. Like,
240 pounds.
Not a fucking chance.
How is that possible?
What's it say Giannis is on that website?
See, I think
I probably weigh more than fucking Durant does.
243. 240 to 243.
Find that hard to believe.
Dude, we all everybody knows muscle weighs more than fat. Well, Katie has no fat, but he also has 0 muscle.
He's just bone. He's got some heavy ass bones walking around.
Just a huge ass. You just never see it.
Oh no, she's face fucking us. She's Funny Face Club. Uh-oh.
Okay, nope, let's do it. Move on quick. Let's go
right.
Football. What do we have to say?
I don't even know, dude. What's anything going on?
Well, let's just really
Dude,
quick.
Rodgers
Cody,
got Rodgers got traded. You just talk about that.
Cody's first podcast back in
finally get
2
traded.
months.
Dude, he's gone. Cobb gone. Oh,
Kanye,
I do have some
gone.
breaking news for Drew that he probably doesn't even know about. Let me bring up my phone. I saved it.
Let's hear it.
It's a big deal. I think.
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
is it Dalvin
Audrey
Cook
thinks so.
restructuring?
No, you.
I'm ready
You
to
guys
hear it.
signed a pretty big undrafted free agent. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh my gosh, Andre Carter II, supposed to be the best undrafted linebacker in NFL history. You guys got.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's amazing.
I think he played for Army or something.
I don't know his background, but everyone's saying he's like a freak athlete or something.
I know nothing about him.
So why is he not drafted?
That's all I got for NFL news.
That's good. That's good. But Cody, you said something about the Texans. You were pretty. You said futures. What did you think about the Texans?
What was their over under for wins?
Like
5.5,
6.5 or something.
4.5.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think they're gonna. They had a really good draft. I think they win at least 6
I don't know.
What do you think of Anthony Richardson?
for the Colts.
Yeah.
You ever see a young Geno Smith play?
With Michigan?
No, when he got drafted.
Wasn't he
I
Ohio?
don't
Was he
remember.
Michigan? Wasn't he
I
Ohio
have
State?
no idea. I think I just threw that out there.
Where did he even get drafted to? Geno Smith was a Jet.
Yeah, Jet.
I think that he was very
right.
similar to Anthony Richardson. I think he was a really good athlete, and it took him 12 years to develop into an actual notable quarterback. So I don't know about Anthony Richardson.
Well, I'm gonna be naughty here and give away some of these Cade site predictions, and I want to get your thoughts. Let's see here if I can find it. Well, what do you guys think the Packers over/under is going to be?
7.5.
It's 8.
I'm sorry. What do you think they're going to have for a total?
I think 8.
You think so?
8 wins.
I think so too.
We'd have to go through their schedule game by game, and I'd have to actually think about it.
Drew's gonna place bets, and it's gonna be like for the fucking 2025 season on accident. He's gonna be like plus 8 bets 2025 season.
All right,
Plus
here's my
8
favorite
bets.
ones. All right, so this one says Joe Burrow to lead the NFL in passing yards in 2023.
Fair. I like that.
He says that Jamar and T are like in their prime right now, and Joe, who's the running back, Joe Mixon, is going to probably decline next year a little bit. So it's going to be a lot of passing. So that one's
Did they just draft another receiver too, like a decent second rounder or something?
I thought they did.
Yeah, no clue. I think it's gonna be stupid.
Yeah, I thought they stacked it. They got I think a speedy guy. I can't remember who the fuck it is.
These two are a reach. The ball
looks bigger in the air.
Vikings to win NFC North. Okay, we don't need to discuss that one.
I don't think awesome. So, dude. I think that the Lions are gonna figure it out.
The Lions or the Packers or
also NFL Chicago insider said that Justin Fields made leaps and bounds this offseason. Okay. So he's got to rush.
Well, you better stop. He's going to get hurt. For 6 this one is Falcons to win NFC South. Desmond Ridder. What do you guys think?
No.
I like Ridder a lot. Ooh. I don't think who else? Who we got to beat out? They got to beat out the Saints.
They got to beat out the Saints.
Derek Carr and the Saints with a healthy Michael Thomas.
He thinks they think that the Saints are going to be poop based off of all of the like same things that have happened in the past. Where these is that Ridder? Oh, they're going to be good, Sean. You can sell that.
I hope so.
No, dude, honestly, I do like Ridder. I just think that they're not built for them to succeed like that this year.
I don't think so either, Cody. I think the Falcons suck.
Yeah, Falcons suck.
Eagles under 11.5 regular season wins. I kind of like that, actually.
It's a 17-game season. Don't forget that.
They had a really easy schedule last year, guys, and played against.
They do have one of the hardest.
A lot of bad quarterbacks, including Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, they did have a stretch, but they do have one of the hardest this year. I mean, it could be, yeah.
That's all I got, and then they got Anthony Richardson to lead the rushing yards. I'm like,
Did you see that the Cardinals? Cody sent this to me today. That the Cardinals are underdogs in every single game this year.
Right now, they are
every game. So let me pull this up. So they're even against the Texans and the Falcons, dude. So they are, underdogs in every single game. The closest ones are 1.5 points against the Falcons and the Texans. And then the Rams is +2. And the other Rams game is +4. And the Giants are +4. And then everything else is over that.
It's just a dumpster fire or what?
I guess.
I would never say that's. I'm not a Kyler Murray hater.
Is Kyler Murray that bad or
not at all? I do not understand that.
I think this is his year that people either give up on him or he has to prove it this year.
He clearly doesn't get along with the organization, so it's like it's time to move on.
I don't know. I do think his height's kind of coming into play, and it's not like I think he's struggling.
I don't know how we can judge that with the height with Bryce Young and other guys who get drafted like that. Like you've seen Bryce Young, he's tiny.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens. Know. Maybe he's a lot taller than Kyler. I don't know.
Well, no, I don't think so. They're probably close to the same. But I mean, like I know Kyler, like just the speed of the game, it looked like when he first started, it was just too much for him. But then, like, I feel like his height, like some quarterbacks struggle with seeing over the fucking lines. Like the lines in the NFL, like most colleges too, but the NFL, like for sure, they're fucking huge. Yep. And like you got huge guys on the defensive line coming and jumping. It's like it's hard unless you're a scrambling quarterback to make a life out of that. And yeah, I don't know.
I'm playing devil's advocate just because you can always say that, but like look at like Drew Brees. Yeah. He was short. He got listed as short, and he won a Super Bowl. So, like, is it less of an advantage? Yes. Like, there's no doubt about that. Like, when you're making a player like on a game, you want him to be tall, unless you're goofing around, you know?
Yeah.
Really, 400 pound, 4 foot.
I think then it really just comes down to how smart you are on the field. Like, how well can you read a defense? How well do you know like your routes, where your guys are going to be? Like, then it all comes down to that, because that's something like I feel like Breeze was like amazing at that. So he was very smart. He knew exactly where to put the ball. So like there's probably throws where he couldn't even see over the line, but he knew where to put it. Whereas
I'm sure that's every throw for Kyler.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like for Kyler, I'm like, I don't know, like without him like kind of scrambling out of the pocket, I don't know if
is this where
he's
we
that
catch
smart.
Vegas with their pants down? What's the Cardinals over under for wins?
Well, according to this, 0.5.
Really?
Like, are their spreads that far off from their over under for wins?
It is true. Yeah, Drew, look that up.
So the Cardinals are listed last. Imagine that. 4.7. That's not the over under. That's what this team thinks. Cody, you're on mute. That's what this team thinks.
They're gonna have 4.7 wins.
That's what the average is. Yeah.
What's the Vegas? Do you see?
Oh man, let's check it out. But keep talking while I'm looking. This could take me a second.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at their schedule. I mean, it's a pretty tough schedule for the most part. But like even like against
they were like a playoff contender last year. What the fuck happened?
No, they weren't. They were pretty bad.
What was their final record?
It wasn't great. Let me look real fast. So they were 4-13, playoff contender.
Damn.
Yeah, they were bad, dude.
With Kyler Murray, D-Hop, James Conner, Zach Ertz.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Defense. They were a 4-win team last year.
Yeah, dude. They
what the fuck happened?
They were the
I did not pay attention to the Cardinals at all. Why did they pay Kyler Murray so much money?
Great fucking question.
4.5, boys.
4.5, yeah.
So we take the over, just smash it.
They had a lot of close games though. They were like the in-season Hard Knocks. So I was like watching like every week on there, and it was just like I like felt bad for them. Like every week they'd get like so close, and then like they would just shit the bed, and I was like, damn, that fucking sucks. It was rough to watch. I'm sure it was fucking rough to be on that team.
But okay, so they were very volatile though. So like Hopkins, he was a cancer. I'm sorry, I like Hopkins, but I think he caused a lot of drama.
Is he gone? Like where'd he go?
No, he stayed.
He's still there, right?
Yeah, he tweeted like not too long ago saying like, look, I never asked for that trade, blah blah blah.
Yeah. So he's still there. So he's still got cancer. I don't know if
I'm just saying he wasn't happy last year. He wasn't happy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy either when you win 4 fucking games and you're supposed to have this incredible defense and a fucking QB who's a stud and he can't get you the fucking football.
Can you name another potential Hall of Fame wide receiver that's had so many fucking losing seasons in his career?
No.
Like Calvin Johnson.
Andre
Johnson. Calvin.
I would have to check those stats because they still had a couple winning seasons at least.
He retired early because their team was so bad. That's literally the reason he said.
Dude, Matt Stafford, they literally let him go because like to the Rams because they're like, we really fucked up your career. We're so sorry.
Hey, you watched Jared Goff win a Super Bowl this year.
So here, listen to some of these losses here. So the Cardinals last year, they lost against the Rams by 8. They lost to the Eagles by 3. They lost to the Seahawks by 10.
That's not close.
Vikings wasn't that close. Seahawks was another 10 there.
Oh, crazy! The Vikings wasn't.
49ers shit on them. They lost by to the Chargers by 1 point. Patriots kind of shit on them. Broncos kind of shit on them. Buccaneers was a 3-point game. Falcons was a 1-point game.
Is it a Kyler Murray issue? Is it a coaching issue? What is
I think it's a coaching issue. I think
Kingsbury's gone.
Cliff's
right?
gone, right?
Yeah, they fired Cliff.
And I don't think people like him right now. Why am I saying that? I just don't like him right
now. No. I don't know.
Maybe if we're betting on the over and wins, we're betting on the new coach, and I don't know who it is.
Dude, I'm saying I'm a Kyler Murray fan. I don't hate him as much as this league does. Plus, who was the running back? Chase Edmonds? And then
James Conner.
And no, where's Where's Broken Hand Boy, who was the #1 draft that year from UNI? David Johnson.
Oh, I don't think he's there.
Johnson, dude?
No.
He went to the Texans like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
Texans
fizzled
Cardinals.
out.
I always get those confused. They're so bad.
Been out of the league for 4 years. He's somewhere. No, but who is the new head coach?
I don't. Do they fucking have one?
There's like fucking
Jonathan Gannon. He looks like Murr from Impractical Jokers.
dude. What if it was like? What if
It was a joke.
Like,
all right, now down the ball. Like
right,
kneel the ball on first. Yeah.
Go and act like an NFL head coach.
See how long you last. If you make it over 5 games, you win the challenge.
Dude, okay. 17 games. I think that I feel really good with the Cardinals winning 5 games.
Yeah, me too.
He spent the last 2 seasons as the defensive coordinator for the Eagles. 15 years of experience. He was a Vikings coach for 3 years.
Sean, that's another point though. The Eagles lost both their coordinators this year to head coaching jobs, so they're gonna suck, dude.
You guys do the Cardinals still have Budda Baker?
I don't know. Something happened.
Or no, maybe he's gone now.
No, I think he got hurt though. I think he just got
Like,
hurt.
if
Like
they
doing
got Budda
something.
Baker and a new defensive-minded head coach, I'm smashing the over. I'm
I
gonna
think he had like an
Drew
altercation.
at least $30 to hit that over.
Oh, dude, I'll spank those.
Dude, at plus 110 with $30.
It's actually minus 106.
He might have.
All right, 35.
He might be like requesting a trade or something. Yeah, he requested a trade before the draft.
Did it work?
No, they said that they're not going to trade.
So that's really good for the whole cancer thing. That tour is growing.
He'll be excited about that. He has
At least
2 years remaining.
At least
They're like, Budda, remember when? Oh, god dang, who's that big guy on Seattle, the wide receiver?
DK?
Metcalf.
Remember when DK chased you down and caught you that play? Fuck you. They scored a touchdown. Could have won a game.
But it betrayed me.
What the God dang, I just forgot what I was gonna say. Keep going.
Nice.
Nice, good talk.
Anything else NFL? Nice. NHL?
Light the torch.
Stars.
Fuck you, Drew. Dude,
Drew,
Knights
shut up.
are gonna dominate this bitch. If they get past the Oilers, nobody's fucking stopping them.
That's what I was thinking. We took down the young Wayne Gretzky and Connor McDavid. I'm not worried about the freaking Stars.
Dude, the Oilers are very good.
Dude, they're a very good, very big team.
Their fucking power play is absolutely insane, and they're a good team.
It's gonna be
When
7
people
to
listen
2
to us
first
talk
game
about hockey,
Stars.
they know that we don't watch hockey as much as we watch other sports.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
have very
They
strong
are
power
good.
play.
Shut up, you hockey pup.
They score a lot of goals sometimes, but the Knights scored more.
That video that I sent, or not the video, that picture, that mullet guy. You guys know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about with that?
Yeah, I didn't see the video though.
Oh, you didn't? You guys never seen that?
Wait, which one?
Some kid, a Dallas Stars fan, like gets interviewed like right away before the game by like the whatever, and he's got this mullet, so he's like having a great time, whatever. Everyone's loving him. He goes down. He must have been saying the N-word. Just gets clocked. So let's make some videos for your Kraken or whatever you guys are, the Knights.
Kraken.
Dude, do not even compare us to the freaking Kraken.
Hey,
they
bullshit.
bullshit.
We're
Bullshit
new
out
blood.
of here. Yeah. Dude, Knights are. Whew, I don't know. They even lost their starting goalie, and I don't think it's gonna matter. Just saying.
Drew, if we win this series and we go to the Stanley Cup, I think we've been to more Stanley Cups in our rich 6-year history than your entire storied franchise.
I'm more concerned that it's been 6 years already.
I know. It's been fucking flying.
But yeah, dude, there's a reason I'm not a Wild fan.
What are you?
Freaking Kraken, dude. You guys got your team. I got my.
He's a Stars fan.
Are you a Kraken fan?
I mean, I'm a Wild fan, but it's like, how can we be the state of hockey and be who we are. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I think you're a self-proclaimed state of hockey where you're like,
we have ponds.
We're pretty cold and we got 10,000 lakes.
We have which of ponds.
Dude, it's not. No, it's not. So like, I know Wisconsin has more lakes, but you guys didn't know how to make sticks and balls.
Well, they don't even play hockey with balls.
Yeah, nobody plays with balls.
Well, that's how it started.
Hockey,
that's how it started. You had to have some sort of.
Are you talking about basketball again, Drew? Move on to NHL.
Dude, what are we saying? I thought we were talking about
peach basket in Georgia where they shot a ball into it.
I don't know mess about hockey, and I'm not going to act like I do. But let's go Knights. That's fun for you guys. So who's on the other side?
It's the Panthers. It's the Panthers and the.
What's on the other side?
It's under the sauce.
No, it's definitely the Hurricanes. It's the Panthers and the Hurricanes.
Do we know for real?
Yeah, it is. It's the Panthers Hurricanes.
Okay, let's go Panthers. I'm a huge Panthers fan.
Yeah, I'd be fine with the Panthers just because they're kind of underdogs in that series. And they've been sweeping the fuck out of teams. So that'd be kind of fun.
Okay. Who is the main who's like the star on the Panthers? Because there's always like pictures whenever they show like a Panthers player, it's always the same guy. Kind of mullety.
Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam Newton.
Is it Chacek or is it
I'd have to see a picture because whenever they show it, it's always the same thumbnail of the same guy, and I'm like, that must be like their Connor McDavid.
Oh, I have no. It must be this Matthew Chacek guy, but I don't fucking know.
So one thing, hockey related. So, you know how the NBA had their Victor Wembanyama's sweepstakes. So hockey's kind of got the same thing. There's this kid coming out of Canada that's supposed to be like the next Wayne Gretzky, like instantly. So that's kind of a big deal. I don't know how the hockey draft works. Is it a lottery?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know so?
Nope, that's what I said. I think so. No, I'm pretty sure they have a lottery.
I couldn't even. If you just typed in NHL top prospect, his name would pop up. I know you got that. My hands are full. I got
NHL draft lottery.
Beer and butt.
Yeah, the Chicago's has the number one odds.
The Blackhawks?
Yeah.
I think how hockey works is they just keep making fake teams like every year.
Who had the number one odds this year? Was it the Trailblazers?
No, it was the Magic, and they fell to 5. Which sucks. Is it Logan Cooley? Is that who you're talking about?
No, that's not his name.
Is it? Oh, it's Connor Bednar.
Yes, the Canadian kid.
Let's take a look. Connor Bednar, WHL, or Bedard. In his final league, can finish. I'm trying to read here.
He didn't say a single word.
Yeah, I guess it's him. I don't know.
He is him.
He is him. Connor's going to the Blackhawks, possibly.
Let's move on to MLB. I'm just really confused. You keep talking about this model that you got, and you guys never showed me any pictures.
I don't know about it either, dude. I'm not posting any of those. That's all Drew.
It's a secret.
Drew, you've been posting all the Instagram?
Yeah, I'm not fucking doing that. I don't know anything about the model.
The model's hitting strong. Oh, the model's a little wet today. I'm like, I want to spank it when it's wet. Like,
I know. I thought
you thought it was
like a good way to describe it.
Well, no shit, Sean. You've been the only one posting anything.
That is true for the past 3 years.
Yeah,
I'd love to show you guys sometime soon. And then we can like develop a way to make us money, just us three. But these fun free picks. But we don't need to discuss that right now. Let's just MLB in general. It is so fun for me right now. This pitch count or the clock. Baseball has never been more fun for me. I'm so glad they did it. Games are so much quicker. I like betting on it. When I used to bet on it before, you'd be up all night.
Yeah.
Christ, I missed my flight. But
you trying to rap again?
But yeah, the Brewers are having a tough time, you guys.
Dude, we're 7 games above 500. I'm not too concerned. We're young. We're not supposed to be good. We're right where we want to be.
What do you mean you're young?
It's a young team.
How many Brewers can you name outside of like?
Yeah, dude, it's a struggle.
I couldn't
And our
name
starting
all the
pitchers.
starting pitchers.
Yeah, I said, and our starting pitchers because I know
So you got Christian. You got Christian.
Yeah.
Hot start. Oh, Nigel Morgan.
Avisail Garcia.
No, he's gone.
Oh my God. No, I can't. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because they're all freaking in their early to mid 20s.
Yeah,
And you guys got rid of Wong too, didn't you? Colton.
Yeah. But he's been looking pretty decent.
I think so. Guys, do you think Aaron Judge was cheating the other day?
Yes, that's what I want to talk about.
Let's talk about
Well,
it.
can you guys fill me in?
So
Okay.
he was caught twice looking over at their dugout, the Yankees dugout, right before a pitch the other day against the Blue Jays. He was like standing like this, and then all of a sudden he looks over for like a signal or something, and smacks a home run. The next time he's up at bat, does the same thing, looks over there, smacks another home run. And they asked him about it. He said that his buddies were heckling him, so he was looking at them. I was like, that is the worst excuse.
It's
I've ever
fucking
heard.
bullshit, Sean, and I'm pissed about it all day.
And he
I'm
hit another
fucking
home run
pissed.
last night against them.
Do you think that security pats people down? Like all it takes is a fucking cell phone. I'm sorry to swear, everybody, but I'm pissed about this.
Yeah.
Why is he looking at the dugout? You can't hear the dugout. It's loud as hell there. I'm sure you can,
Hand
but
signals, dude.
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a guy out in center field
Yeah.
watching the calls or whatever, texting somebody or whatever, walkie-talkie.
He's just on the phone with him. He's just on the phone
on
with
the
him. And he
phone.
goes,
And then you just look over and he's like, it's a fastball coming right down the middle. Sean, we talked about this, like playing
Yeah.
MLB The Show.
Okay.
It's so easy if you know what's coming.
they signed the first base coach, and he grabs his nose or some bullshit and
I'm
yard.
not very good with like baseball, but don't they change like catcher to pitcher communication?
So they can, but
serious?
the pitcher even came out after, and he's like, we didn't switch anything up. He's like, we actually ended up staying the same because we didn't really like realize what was happening. And he's like, we were just doing what we usually do. So I guess
Sean, you realize it's even different now. Do you know that the catcher and pitcher they have a keypad?
Oh,
So, like,
Really?
Yes, I just found this out. I had no idea, but he can push whatever he's going to pitch, and it must say something to the catcher.
Hmm.
So now signals, you don't even need them anymore.
maybe their volume was up
So
too
how are
loud,
the
and
Yankees?
Judge could
How are
hear
the
it.
Yankees intercepting it?
Not everybody uses that.
Yeah. He said
So like
maybe
if
that's
a
what he meant,
pitcher
because he
wants-
was saying that he didn't update like their calling, so he was still doing like traditional calling.
No. So
Like with
like
his
that'd
hands.
be like that'd be like if the pitcher wants to call the game. Sometimes most of the time
Oh,
the
I
catcher's
gotcha.
calling it.
Yeah,
But that's
gotcha.
so like I don't know who it was. Must have been. Doesn't matter, but yeah, he did it the other night and he went. Good talk. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm listening. Go.
No, I'm talking to
I s-
myself. I can't even talk.
I was laughing because Cody's baby.
Drew.
looks like
No,
a
I'm
mess.
being serious.
I think that
can't
this
even
isn't
talk.
good for her neck is all.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh. Fuck.
So,
I wasn't even saying that to you.
dude, modern day, can you actually steal signals?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean the Astros just got in
How
trouble
is that
for it,
even
and-
still? How is that even still possible?
Dude,
So, like-
Judge just did it. I swear. There's no other reason that he's looking over there.
Yeah, absolutely not.
No other
Cody,
reason.
I
Like, it
told
was
you,
so
there's a-
obvious.
there's a-
But
there's a
baseball's
guy.
been around for over 100 years. You think they'd realize like we got the technology to relay the message between catcher and pitcher, like what you were talking about? Like
No,
that shouldn't
but
even be a
Cody-
thing. You shouldn't even be like fastball, like talking to the pitcher.
That's only if the pitcher wants to call the game.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen very often. Most of the time, it's the catcher who's calling it. So most of the
that's what
time,
I'm
he's
saying.
probably getting signals from his bench,
Yeah.
and then he gives it to the pitcher.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But like, if the catcher's sitting there, like, just don't fucking show the other team in the outfield.
Oh no, I know. Why would you not find a better way to do what you're doing? So
That's what I'm
in a
saying.
way,
It's gotta be
Or
modernized.
just switch it up every fucking inning or every like 2 innings or something.
Okay, Sean.
but Sean, people that they catch on to it. That's the thing. That these guys.
And
that's
also, if you're
that's
changing
all
the
their
signals
job.
every inning, that's pretty freaking tough.
I mean, depending on how many
Yeah, it's
pitches you have.
If you got 5 pitches in your pocket and you're trying
Yeah,
to
but-
rotate those
But
every
I don't
time,
think
Okay, 6
I don't think most pitchers use 5 pitches that much. I think probably 3.
So you want to just
here's what you do. Here's what you do against the Yankees. No, Sean, they got a bunch. Some guys.
3. They're limited
just
to 3. Fastball, changeup, slider.
The tongue puncher. You got the low riser.
I did a survey last year, and 80%
of for the Chinooks.
Yep, they just have 3 pitches. Guys, hate to say it.
No, here's what you do. When you're playing the Yankees, you play the Yankees. Just have the catcher say whatever they want and have the pitcher throw whatever they want.
I know, seriously though.
Then Judge is gonna be, or just do a fastball every time. Just put a 1 down.
No wonder the Chinooks suck ass, dude. They only throw 3 pitches. You just gotta guess.
Bro, they won the championship when I worked there, so fuck you.
It was because of you, dude.
I was out there in the outfield. I was doing the 1, 2, 3 pitches. I was like,
dude, I don't know, but like I got 2 really close friends. One won a championship with the Chinooks, and one won with the Kansas City Royals. I'm pretty much famous. Dude, and one of them lived in Kansas City while the Chiefs won a Super Bowl.
Dang.
I lived in Milwaukee when the Bucks won.
Dude, sleeping at your friend Ryan's house once a week doesn't mean you fucking lived in Milwaukee. You lived in East Troy.
Suburb.
It's the same thing, bro. Fuck. Good stuff. Anything else you guys want to go through?
No.
All good? All right. Well, we're working on some really cool interviews. I'm not going to spoil anything yet or promise anything, but there are several on the docket that we're trying to get scheduled, and I'm sending out. Currently, I'm trying to send over 425 emails to athletes and people that we're trying to get on. So we will keep hearing back, but there are 2 that I'm very excited about if we can pull them, and a 3rd in June possibly. So we're excited. So we'll talk to you guys.
Let's rewind real quick. Let's go rewind 10 minutes. So the model, I just want to tell you guys, I'm not gonna explain how I generate my numbers. I'm not gonna do any of that stuff. But all I can tell you is that 77% and above, that's very good to me. So
unrealistic kind of.
Yeah, and so what unfortunately, anyone listening, fans, on Friday when I bet Corbin Burns and then Taijuan Walker, that sucked. Corbin Burns should have lost that. I will bet that 100 times out of 100, not 10 out of 10. 100 and then same with yesterday. Pablo Lopez for the Twins. He's never gotten under 5.5 all year. Why would you not ride the hot hand? So and it was projected in over. Anyway, my point is that
betting.
That's sports betting. Things happen, but when it's not.
No, I'm sorry. Go.
No, I just there's certain sections where these guys fall, and it honestly blows my mind. I would think, oh, this guy is going to be the under. He's like 6.5, 7.5 strikeouts, and there's this large section where they hit the over 9 out of 10 times. That's what I posted last night with Jesus Luzardo for the Miami Marlins. Smoked it immediately. 10 out of 11. And
his name is Jesus.
Jesus.
No, that's what I wanted to post. I mean, his name is Jesus. Like, why would you not bet on this?
Do you take into account how many pitches they throw? How many pitches they have in their repertoire?
They only have 3.
Dude,
even though Jesus Luzardo has 3 pitches, he's going over.
I've been calling him that all year. I can't stop now.
You know what's funny is I just traded some guy a Jesus Luzardo card the other day.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. He's a big
dude. You should have held on to that, man.
No, I traded him. I got a Ryan Mountcastle autograph, and there's only 150 ever made, and it's triple the price of what my 3 cards that I sent him would ever be. But he's just a big diehard Ace fan, so I'm like, all right, take it. So
Mountcastle, the Oriole?
Oriole? Yeah.
You would. You wanted it.
It's a rookie. I know. I'm gonna. You know how there's jersey patch cards? I'm gonna cut out my jersey and I'm gonna glue it on that card.
Get this graded.
Get hooked, man. Get hooked.
All right,
boys.
that's it.
I gotta get
Gotta
going.
go.
I think she.
All right. Love you guys.
Bye, Adriana.